Speak like a Gringo. Chapter 1. B versus V.
Hola, and welcome to Speak Like a Gringo. Through this series of short videos, I hope to help native speakers of Spanish feel more comfortable making some of the strange sounds that non-Hispanic Americans use when they speak English. This may make it easier for you to communicate with us gringos. I also hope you will have some fun. This first lesson will explain how gringos pronounce the letters B and V. This lesson should be pretty easy because native speakers of Spanish are familiar with these sounds. The difference between Spanish and English, then, is that in Spanish the sound is determined by the position of the letter in the word, whereas in English the sound is determined by the letter used. Let me give you an example.
In Spanish, the words botella and varón start with the same sound, B, even though they use different letters. Botella, varón. Similarly, the Spanish words lavar and rabia have the same sound in the middle, V, even though they use different letters. Lavar, rabia.
In English, anytime you see the letter B, it will sound like the sound at the beginning of botella and varón. B, B. So let's practice with some common English words that have the letter B in them.
Repeat after me. Bottle, bottle. Tube, tube. Bread, bread. Table, table.
You see, it doesn't matter where the letter B falls in the word, or if it's a single B or a double B. It is always pronounced B. If you really want to pronounce B like a gringo, you have to make the sound more explosive than the sound in Spanish. Keep your lips together and use a lot of air to make the sound. Watch. Butter, bottle, bone. It's the same idea with the letter V in English. It always makes the sound you hear in the middle of lavar and rabia. V, V. Now let's practice some common English words that have the letter V in them.
Repeat after me. Violin, violin. Screwdriver, screwdriver. Video, video. Knives, knives.
Now, you may be asking yourself, why is it so important to pronounce B and V differently? Well, the answer is that in English there are some common words that sound the same except for the B or the V, but have different meanings. The best example is the word very, as in she is a very good student. If you pronounce very with the V sound, like in lavar or rabia, gringos will understand what you mean. But if you pronounce it with the B sound, like in botella or varón, gringos will think you mean berry, like a strawberry or a blueberry. So let's do a little practice with some English words where the difference between B and V can change the meaning of the word. Ready? Repeat after me.
Very, very. Berry, berry. Vote, vote. Boat, boat. Vest, vest. Best, best.
I hope this lesson has helped you understand better how gringos pronounce the letters B and V. Please check out the other videos in the Speak Like a Gringo series and leave your comments or suggestions for other topics to cover. Bye-bye.